All right, what's up, you guys? How we doing? Welcome back. We got another episode of Sculpting the Uncanny back after what was it, a 2 week hiatus? Because I got married. Yep, that finally happened. Um, it was fun. It was quick, but I'm glad it's over with and I can move on to the next thing and not have to worry about that so much. But it was great. I appreciate everybody that came out. I kept it small, but and we had Smash Lab Creations. Chris, my best buddy, he was out there. Had my parents, her parents. It was good. But yeah, and then past week or so, I've been picking up a bunch of stuff. Have finally have some. Let's see here, some figures to show off. Um, and then Chris also got me into buying a bunch of Beyblades for this weekend. We're gonna do a little camping trip, and these two things here are full of like three Beyblades each. So I don't know if you guys ever do that yourself, but I jumped in on that. Guy Jin, what's up, man? Congrats on getting married. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. So yeah. Also, and then a little Umbreon. Umbreon's new, but this are some of my recent pickups. I found this at Target since nobody wants it. I still need to get the Mystique, the Target Mystique. I need to order that one. My Amazon pre-order came in for the lizard. Maybe I'll have to try to make the lizard's head sculpt that I created work for this one. Looks like it could. We'll see. Hopefully it's on just a ball joint. And then I was debating between either the Retro Ghost Rider or this one. Retro Ghost Rider was only at GameStop, and the price was pretty high at like 65, and even with my discounts, it just didn't feel like enough of a discount versus like 50. I can see it 55 at other places, but I ended up picking up Grizzly here, so I'm glad to get him because he's technically a new character. I mean, I know it's a reuse of Ursa Major, and you can use Ursa Major, but I get Grizzly. So I chose to go with the newer character versus something I already have a couple versions of. So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. I do dig these, and I can't wait to crack those suckers open. Emma Frost. I always kind of had an issue where I want Emma Frost in my Astonishing X-Men display, and I want an Emma Frost in my the Cabal display. And so this will probably work for, I don't know, probably Astonishing X-Men. I think I'll put it on that one. There's that. And then yeah, like these are little cool things. Cases that I got off of the Maker World bamboo stuff. So I didn't create the design, but you just put the little suckers in there. I got a cool one that's coming back. This is like an OG one. I mean, it's not the OG. It just looks similar to it. I don't know if you guys ever played. It's like the tanky one, the Drasil. I do want to get the tiger one. It looks pretty cool. Named like Driger. So yeah, that's pretty fun. Looking forward to having fun with my buddies for that. We're gonna do a little tournament out there on the beach. It's gonna be fun. Yes, we're 30-year-olds playing Beyblades on the beach because free will, Screw it. All right, so to finish off our Fantastic Four, we are working on Mr. Fantastic here today. The thing I'm still working. It's like almost done. Let me see here. There's a couple tweaks I wanted to get into, but I just didn't get time to do so. So you can kind of see the mouth here. It just needs to be pushed back a little bit better. It's not bad. And then this one came out great. I think there's a couple tweaks I want to make. Stupid dog here, I swear. I'll get into that in a second, actually. But so this one is a removable piece that just slides into the mouth right there. And I'll throw these files up on the website soon. Yeah, let me talk about that real quick. I do feel like, I don't know, I think I might stop offering prints on my website because I'm going to switch the website to Etsy. I'm going to probably, so I don't have to deal with shipping, I'm going to deal with only digital files on through Etsy, and probably also do like cold 3D and stuff like that as well. To hopefully generate a little bit more passive revenue, because doing my own website as no marketing it's not working for me at all. I'm spending $40 and making 30 every 2 months. Maybe. Not enough. So, but if you guys are still interested in buying a physical print from me, I can do so by just sending me DMs. I'm fine with that. Let me know what you need. I can help you out. The only other thing, the other reason why is just because having my dog, it's just the hair has gotten so much worse. And trying to clean is a pain in the ass also because she tries to go after it. Such a small place to do so. And just I'm constantly finding hair everywhere, and it's in the prints often, and I don't want to offer that to somebody with hair in the prints, and I would prefer not to. I do my best to keep it clean, and before I use it, just I re-clean it. But there's so much shit around, and I have to have the fans on constantly, so it blows in the air. I'd rather not deal with it. I think it's right now. I would just rather just do it, put it on the digital file, and go from there, because I'm not printing. I'm not painting it anyways, so nobody's really buying it very often from me. But I appreciate you guys, Gaijin, Triple Toys. I know you guys are often my guys that are purchasing from me, so thank you for that. That's why I'm still offering it. If you send me a DM, I can help you out with it. But yeah, just wanted to go out, put that out there. So probably till the end of this month, I will have my uncannysculpts.com website available, the Shopify website. After that, the uncannysculpts.com will take you to the Etsy store. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's okay and does a little bit better than what I've been doing recently. So I don't know. We'll see. All right. So let me put myself off to the side. Share screen. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, I hope so, Gaijin. Get some more eyes on it. Okay. Alright, so with Mr. Fantastic, God, I'm so balled off right now. My AC is broken, and it's like 90 degrees. I'm dying. All I have is this little fan, and my fan is not even reaching me because my monitor right here is kind of like all my desk is blocking where the fan is. So I'm dying over here. So I apologize if I might end this a little early. Let's go B. All right, so we're trying to go for a more Alex Ross looking Mr. Fantastic. So he definitely has a big chiseled jaw. We already have that. Oh shoot! I forgot to switch. I still had my scanner on there. And then the other thing, in sculpting wise, I think I might try to also do it through Etsy is a filament printing situation, and mostly it's going to be either diorama props or diorama pieces like my stands and stuff like that. And then also I like collecting cards. I want to try creating card stands to put your either graded cards in or top loader cards, something cool like that. So if you guys are interested in trading card stuff as well, I'll be here for that. I'm just trying to find something that I can do that doesn't require just painting, because it's just a bit much for me to go through all that. Oops, switch this back to here. But yeah, we, in case I didn't mention it before, we got married on May 4th, so that was a very nice experience. So now I have a great anniversary time. We're gonna try to go to Disneyland in early June. I'm gonna try to get Claire to make a lightsaber. I have one myself, but they made some new ones, so I'm debating whether I want to get one myself or to either get another character's lightsaber. I'm unsure. I did like the Maul's Shadow Collective lightsaber. I don't know if you guys have seen that one, but it's got his more recent lightsaber, like it's like the half Phantom Menace one and half I guess your Syndicate style one, where it's like the vented holes on the side. But that one looks pretty cool. I guess that one was based off of the concept art for the Sage Ventress lightsaber. They just didn't use it, so now they're using it again for something else. Let's see here. I'm not too sure if there what lightsabers are even available for other characters. I would say there's still, I think, the either Kanan or Ezra's second lightsaber. I think there's some of those that I still need to get because I like the Rebel stuff. Still always just prefer what's it called? Ezra's first lightsaber. That one's a cool looking one. Guy just says couples lightsabers are a cool idea. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's why that's like I want to do it just so I can do it with her. I mean, I'll still be in the room with her, making it next to her, but and I think she wants to go with the Jedi one. Like I have the power control, the Sith version, and then the like elemental nature, so the Wookiee-ish looking style. So I'd probably get one of those two, maybe a protection defense to get a separate one, which right now is like a High Republic-y look to them. Which the High Republic is cool. Don't mind that. Sucks that the Acolyte kind of got hated on. Now we don't. Now they're probably not even use the High Republic as much. Gaijin says, I shipped my items from Hobby Genki, 9 figures, mostly Mofex and SHF. Nice. I plan to ship the Sentinel Spider-Gwen. Oh, nice. Hell yeah, man. Oh, you know what's cool? I saw somebody make a 3D printed case for the Mofex Spider-Man. Not Mofex Spider-Man. Mofex Scarlet Spider, technically. And it's pretty cool the way they did the multicolored and then kind of gave the designs in there. It was cool. It was layered. It had some soul into it. I do not, however, remember what who the person was, and I saw it. I feel like if I were to just like Google it, like Scarlet Spider Moffic's 3D printed box, that might come up, but I'm unsure. This needs to go a little bit more to the right. Oops. Maybe not. It was fine with that. I just need to fix this area. And then I need to punch this back. And then this can come here. See how that might look. So maybe it doesn't need to come down so hard. So here, this. We can bring his nose in a little bit. This. Then let's give him a little bit more of a flatter bridge. There we go. Let's see here. I think this. Here, cut this in. Oh, you know what's crazy that happened over the weekend? Me and Claire, we went to do a Lorcana tournament. Well, not tournament, I'm sorry. A pre-release. So the new set, Wilds Unknown, came out. It's got Toy Story in it. It's got The Incredibles in it. A bunch of others. Brave is the new one. And so they have, specialty rarity cards, and one of the rarest of them is called an iconic. And there's only 2 of them in the thing. Super hard to pull, even before. And I ended up pulling one of the iconics. It was Omerta. I have a picture of it. I ended up, what was that, Saturday? Ended up selling it to the card shop owner that Sunday. it was showing for 1,500, which I know that's not true. It always drops down, and then the other iconics were sitting around $600-700. And then the only one that was up high was like $1,700, which was the very first iconic, and it was the Mickey Mouse. It was hard to get. It's a hard set to buy. So, I didn't see that happening so I ended up selling it for 800, and I was like, oh, cool, perfect. And now I got to put that money towards some Pokemon cards for myself, and for me and Claire, actually, because there's a Dragonite card I'm trying to get to, and it's like 400, and I thought maybe, okay, there's no way I'm going to be able to afford this. And then boom, here comes the Merida to give me an extra $800 right there to put toward that, and then buy her a card, and because her favorite's Dragonite, so it's a little bit for her and a little bit for me, because I want to put it into my Johto National decks, which is coming out great. I'm adding some art cards to it, and I can't wait to finish it. I went to Staples earlier today and to print out some of the inserts for it, and I can't wait to show it off. Manic Mike, what's up, man? Absolute legend. I appreciate you, man. So yeah, that was a fun Saturday. We ended up playing some cards and opened up the most crazy ass pull I ever can get. I wish I could have had it recorded, but at least I have a picture of it. That's all I care about. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's go here instead. And then on top of that, if you guys were fans of Star Wars stuff, Bath and Body Works has a Star Wars collection, well, a Mandalorian Grogu collection, 2 different scents, more like guy scents. They got some cool stuff over there though. I had picked up a hand soap and some hand lotion because my hands have been dry as shit and they get itchy as hell, so I had to get some lotion. Not for other activities. Let's go. Let me get the base of it before I do the bottom. Just try to fill out his lips a little bit more here. Whoops, too big. I like the makeup we got so far. Let's do standard brush. Let's build up these cheekbones a little bit more. Shimmer Toys, what's up, man? Guy just says, I like how this looks so far. I think it's the cheekbones and the jawline that makes it look very classic superhero-like. Yeah, definitely. Argue this could be a baseline head for you to use in future sculpts. Yeah, I think this could be. I mean, this right here. Yeah. Screw it. Let me save it out. Let's see. Let's do save as. Let's do V3 base. Yeah, I think this is a better like base. I'm liking this. Let me give it. Let's see how it looks with like a little bit more like up in the jaw. Yeah. Okay. I feel like the bottom lip can kind of come down a little bit here. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's get blur. What the hell? There it goes. Oh, also, something I picked up was the Lego Eevee. If you guys haven't or wanting to pick that one up, go to Costco because it's like $48.99 where it's normally $60. So it might be something worth checking out at your Costco. You want to get that a little bit cheaper. What is it, $12 off? Okay, so let's bring this, oops, mask this up a little bit more. All right. that. Here. Bring this in. Down. Just kind of have like a like that. I guess it doesn't need to be that low. This can be a little bit lower though. And then bring this in. I guess we could do a standard brush. Let's bring this in a little bit more. Oops. I think that looks good. No, I don't think I like the way his ear goes right here. Anything this coming up and out like that, and then this. I feel like his earlobe needs to be more attached. And then maybe a little bit more thickness here as well. Let's move this little piece down here a little bit. Here. All right, not bad, not bad. Let's give him some eyebrows. Yeah, I do like this. I mean, I like the eyes. Eyes came out actually really good. I do dig that. All right, so let's go here. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay. Let's go with the subtool, extract, set. Standard brush with our rake. Divide. Let's go a little smaller. This needs a little bit more thickness. Just give it a good one there. Too much. Let's do a line across. So just a little bit here. Okay, it's not too shabby. Let's try to sculpt out the hair, I guess. At least get a good start of it. You know what? Let's turn the symmetry back on. Then, okay, let's see how he gets Damn, I don't have too much side view, I guess. Almost doesn't have too much of a sideburns in this situation. Like it comes down, open up over the ear, right there. Then here, then here, something like that. Then it comes in here. Maybe a little bit deeper. Seems almost there. I think it just needs to come a little bit lower. Or maybe this doesn't need to come back so far. All right, we can mess with it. All right, so subtool, extract, accept. All right. Damn, it's already only 46 minutes in. I talked for like a good 10-15 minutes at the beginning anyways. But we'll probably I don't know, I'm kind of dying in the heat right now because I don't have a good fan and AC, so I might wrap this up here in a little bit. It's just since we're doing pretty good on the sculpt so far. Let me give some color real quick. Let's see here. Skin tone, color, fill object, color. All right, that's not too shabby. Then let's do EST, GB, CN. Is it all of Reed's lower half of hair, or is it just like the side? That's not all of it, right? It doesn't go all the way back. I think that's like Nick Fury's hair. I feel like it was just here in this area. I don't know. Let me look real quick. Like I said, I don't have a good side view for him. For Mr. Fantastic, comic images. Oh yeah, no, it is all the way across. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right, so let's switch this back to here. And back to my references. Whoops. Let's turn that face masking on. Otherwise, the bottom's gonna be a mess. Okay. A little too much there. It's not hard. I guess we can just leave it like that. The subtle wrinkles, yeah, like right here and here, I feel like it works well. All right, let's try. I built a little bit mess here. Let's try to comb it like we did with the eyebrows. Oops. Oh, jeez. Let's push this in a little bit. Let me ask you guys this: if you guys are at Disneyland, what is like your one ride you have to go on if you're gonna go there? If you got to do one ride at least, that's the one you do. What's your choice? I think for me, Star Tours. I always like going in there because it could be always something different. That one's always a fun one. Then Hyperspace Mountain is a great one as well. I feel like his hair's too big on the side right here. Big old clump. Yeah, it's just a big old clump there. Here. Just give it a little bit. Random bumps in here. I haven't been to Disneyland before, but I would want to try the food. Oh, fair enough, Gaijin. Did you ever do Disney World, I suppose? Food's always good at Disneyland. You can't go wrong with a lot of the options there, for sure. I think this is reading pretty good as a read. Pun intended, I suppose. It's a Small World. Oh my god. If you gotta do Small World, you gotta pick out every single Easter egg you get in there. For like, I always like looking in there and you see like Lilo and Stitch and Mulan. I like that they added all those. And now I don't even know if it's still there, but it's like Groot was in there for a little while. Oh, you haven't been there either? Oh, damn. All right, never mind. Is there a theme park you've been to, or at least like Universal or something, or you haven't been able to get out that way? Guy just says, I don't think so. If I did, I wasn't conscious yet. Okay, as a toddler, fair enough. Let's see here. I think this mouth could be just a little bit wider. Yeah, I don't think I've been to Universal either. I don't think I've ever been to the West Coast or Florida. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. See, that's why I kind of want to stay in California. I know shit's crap to live out here, but I like being close to the theme parks, and there's a lot to do around here, so I like to stay in California. And I probably don't see myself going out like either Midwest or even down to the South. I do not want to be in Florida. I hate being all sweaty and icky right now. I prefer the dry heat for sure, but going to like Arizona dry heat, that's even worse. I don't know if I can deal with that. But Nevada is not horrible, but at least I can deal with Vegas sometimes. All right, I think probably gonna stop here for now, just because I am kind of dying. But let's see here. But we'll continue it next week. We got pretty far pretty quick, a lot quicker than expected. I mean, there's not much to Reed Richards. He's just a normal white, strong-jawed man, so nothing too difficult to obtain. Not like The Thing or like a Visible Woman. I think this is looking pretty clean. I will try my best to get Invisible Woman still done. I'm horrible with the female characters. And The Thing just needs small tweaks. Human Torch came out great. I was happy with that. And again, I'm gonna be trying to move away from doing the Shopify. So at the end of this month, probably the last time you can get sculpts from there. So highly recommend you either order it there now, because I'm going to be moving to Etsy, and it's going to be mostly digital files. I mean, maybe some printed filament stuff for like what is it called? The the diorama pieces or the display pieces. I'm going to be moving toward that on there because of hair issues in my prints, and I clean it out as much as possible, but I just can't guarantee it, and it's just annoying to deal with. So I don't want to offer it too much to people. If you guys are interested in buying physical prints because you don't have a printer at home, just DM me. I can help you out, no problem. I don't mind working with you on that situation. But yeah, it'll be on UncannySculpt.com for now. We'll be on still at the Shopify to the end of this month, and then it'll get switched to Etsy by the end of this month, because I'm tired of paying $40 and only making $30 every 2 months. So, and honestly, it's on me because I'm not doing enough to be a content creator and doing enough marketing. So, there's that as well. I got to try a little harder to grow stuff. So, and that as well is why I want to kind of move toward printed, filament printed stuff, which I'll try to keep nice and clean. And it's always going to be stuff that I sculpted. I don't really want to give stuff or sell stuff that I haven't sculpted myself, which I think is now an Etsy rule for 3D printing. If you didn't create it yourself, you can't sell it. So at least that got that going for myself. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I appreciate you hanging in here. It's only an hour. I guess it's a short day. I'm too hot and bothered to deal with this stuff. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. It's fun hanging out here since it's been like 2 weeks. I hope to see you guys next week for the 100th episode. I will maybe give away a full set for anybody that's here. I don't know. I might just give it away to whoever's here, because since I only have the 3 of you guys here anyway, so we'll see who pops by. That's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Deuces. Keep on killing it.